Because the times.
Woke up this morning thinking about
Those summer days.
best friend got caught up when I stayed in Douglasville. I'm doing something myself by myself. Mama caused me drama and I wanted to leave a better blue.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna talk about DaBaby, Finessed Opps. Curious of what they talking about. I know he got in trouble with the LGBT community for some statements he said a while back, and his baby mama kicked her out. But like I said before, that whole situation, she need to know more self-worth. It starts back at home, how she was raised, and her family seemed like they raised her a certain way, but she wanted to do her thing. She was rebelling. So hey, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation. I don't know family personally, so no one can really speak on it besides if you know him personally. We're gonna say our opinions on what we see, but we don't know the whole story. We just don't. So yeah, let's get into the video. But I still pray for anyone that's affected, anyone. Me personally, if I ever had kids, I don't care. I'm not calling the cops on my baby mama. I'll call my aunties and my cousins and them to get her out of place and talk to her. I ain't calling no cops because of personal experiences. Unless it's like that one dude that died because, no, I think he got shot because his girl, he had a knife to his throat. He said, called the police, like, hey, I got a knife to my throat. My girl, she said if I move, she gonna kill me. Can you please send help? That dude, I don't want to be like that. Let's get into the video. Let's see what he's talking about.
Smooth and
Shout out my
clean,
boy, by the way.
finesse, and now they trying to come back from his head. For his head, I should say. He was laying low for a little bit. Sure, he got into that little spat with Danny Lay or whatever, but that blew over really quickly. Nobody cares about her, really, until she pops musically. Perhaps if she was more popular as a musician and didn't get hate for acting how she did a year ago,
Yeah.
it might have hurt.
Because let's not forget, she the same girl that said black women ain't shit, red bones are it. That's not the way to go. All black women are beautiful. I did it from darkest to light. Said number one song on June.
DaBaby a little bit. But he's recently been performing at shows again. He did Rolling Loud again. Everything's been on the up and up. And I think he's on his own live show Killer Tour. But they dropped this article, and man, it says HIV AIDS orgs. DaBaby ghosted us and didn't donate a dime. He didn't get to becoming $1 billion baby just like that. But it says DaBaby is flying high. The Charlotte-based rapper is in the midst of a multi-city concert tour and was recently defended by Dave Chappelle in his controversial Netflix special, The Closer. Back on July 25th, however, the hip-hop artist received heavy criticism following an unprompted rant at Miami's Rolling Loud. And then they go through the rant, all of this, and then they say, to make matters worse, DaBaby was flanked by Tory Lanez. Yo, what is he, in a shootout or something? They're playing some FPS game. Dude just comes from behind him. He didn't even know. He knew Tory Lanez was coming. A blatant middle finger to Megan Thee Stallion, not even necessarily the case, who just performed on the same stage and had a restraining order against Lanez over the time he allegedly shot her in the foot. I don't think they should attach this to DaBaby, to be honest, but it just shows the slant of the article. Following a wave of backlash, DaBaby embarked on a half-hearted apology tour. I'll agree with them on this. The social media mea culpas have since been deleted, and met with a handful of HIV/AIDS awareness organizations back in August in the name of educating himself. I hate this term so much when it's on social media, and repairing his image. But several of those organizations told the Daily Beast that DaBaby never made a financial contribution to them. We'll get to this in a second. Additionally, DaBaby failed to partner with any of the groups that he'd met with for World AIDS Day, and many of the organizations say they've never heard from DaBaby again. I mean, what they expect? Pavni Guharoy, a communications consultant for the Black AIDS Institute, told the Daily Beast that while they found the closed-door conversation with DaBaby in late August to be productive, and he received that learning gracefully, nothing else came of the meeting. What was supposed to come of the meeting? He showed up. He said, yeah, I'm going to hear what y'all got to say. They said he received that learning.
Watch live TV from 85 plus top channels with YouTube TV. Try it free.
Fuck YouTube TV. I'm sorry, YouTube. It just, you see this? I don't like this. Ad after ad after ad after ad every 5 seconds. Like, why?
And gracefully, and he was on his way. Imagine I show up to my 5 hours driver class. I do my 5 hours there, and like, hey, he never showed up again. Hey, I got what I needed. Since then, we have not received any outreach, partnership, or funding from DaBaby, she said in an email. The onus is now on him. If he chooses to convert his misinformation into ally. He didn't spread any type of misinformation, I don't think. He just said some ignorant statement. That was literally all there was to it. And they don't even show the ignorant statement, which was something that kills you in 2 weeks. That's it. But they're trying to spin it as, oh, he was spreading misinformation, he was being irresponsible, they try to make it seem like his whole brand was just clowning AIDS or something like that. Into allyship by supporting the work of the Black AIDS Institute and other people of color-led HIV organizations. This is the craziest part. Why does it got to be a people of color-led HIV organization? Ain't everybody getting AIDS according to these people? So they only got to support the specific ones that get AIDS that fall under a specific umbrella? Man. As DaBaby's Rolling Loud performance began circulating on social media and an ensuing media storm grew, DaBaby dug the hole deeper, doubling down on his derogatory comments, which he described as a call to action. Yeah, the dumb part that he did was not only just doubling down, but apologizing after he doubled down. DaBaby's refusal to muster up an apology led to him being dropped from a host of summer music festivals, including Austin City Limits and Lollapalooza. In fact, the Chicago Music Festival had even given the rapper a window of time to make a public apology if he wished to remain on the lineup. But when he failed to do so, he was cut from the fest. Damn, they told him, apologize or you're not coming. And he didn't apologize. I respect that. As the backlash grew among his industry peers, including Dua Lipa, Madonna, Questlove, and Elton John, the only person even remotely close to DaBaby musically here is maybe Questlove, and he's an old head. I was like, 40-something years old? Sure, he's a legend in the game for what he's done in the past, but Questlove is not making music like DaBaby. Dua Lipa threw DaBaby on her song. He didn't ask her to come on his song. Madonna and Elton John? Get the hell out of here. And the financial repercussions mounted, like being dropped from his clothing collaboration with Boohoo Man. DaBaby issued a formal apology on August 2nd. But days after, nearly a dozen HIV/AIDS groups signed an open letter asking DaBaby to meet with them. Keep in mind, they said, we want to meet with you, DaBaby. He deleted the post from social media. On August 31st, 9 organizations, including GLAAD and the Black AIDS Institute, released a joint statement that they had met with DaBaby to educate him and share their personal stories. In return, DaBaby apologized for the inaccurate and hurtful comments he made about people living with HIV and received our personal stories and the truth about HIV and its impact on Black and rainbow communities with deep respect. Whenever somebody says educate him and he received the education, it's code word for, yeah, we met with him and we converted him into the way that we think. That's literally what it means. By November, it seemed that all was forgiven as DaBaby announced that he was working with Rolling Loud again. They were already going to work with him again, going on a multi-city tour called Live Show Killer. Rolling Loud supports second chances, and we believe DaBaby has grown and learned from his experience. The company said in a statement about the tour, which I respect Rolling Loud because they grew from rap music. They're a rap music festival, pretty much for the most part. And the fact that they're standing behind DaBaby, not like going to bat for him, but consistently keeping him on their lineup despite all of these other festivals, it's something to be admired. But 3 of the organizations that DaBaby sat down with told the Daily Beast that they have not heard from the rapper since, nor did he ever make any financial contributions to their respective groups. The 6 other organizations, including GLAAD, all of these other ones, Positive Women's Network co-executive director Vanita Ray also confirmed that they had not been in contact with the rapper and he never donated to the group, but added the door was always open to speak with DaBaby or partner with him. Though we felt the conversation was extremely powerful a couple of months ago, we haven't heard anything back as an organization since our conversation, added Ian Haddock, founder and executive director of the Normal Anomaly Initiative. He stated that DaBaby had not made any financial contribution, while pointing out that Lil Nas X helped raise thousands of dollars in his Industry Baby campaign. Who the hell cares about Lil Nas X? What does he have anything to do with this? That listed the Normal Anomaly Initiative and other HIV organizations in his baby registry. Of course, Lil Nas X is one of them. He's one of the Rainbow people. He's part of the Rainbow Coalition. Of course, he's going to want to raise money for his own in-group. DaBaby said he was going to meet with these guys. He met with them. He had a chat with them. It was behind closed doors. DaBaby didn't advertise it or anything like that. They said they had a productive conversation. DaBaby left. He hasn't insulted these people since. He hasn't spoken on AIDS since. He hasn't said anything about any of this since. Yet they're out there, beggars, with their hands out like, yo, why didn't you pay us? They even said DaBaby never promised them he would donate anything. So why is it that they expect him to donate? Is it because when other people are in a pinch like DaBaby or they're in a situation like that, they donate to make themselves look better? Perhaps. But the initial reason why DaBaby went there, why they invited him there, and they even said it was productive, was for him to be quote-unquote educated, which they said happened. Now they want an open line of communication? What, so DaBaby makes a couple of comments, and now he has to partner up with you guys and be the spokesperson for AIDS? What sense does that make? None at all. So, huge W for DaBaby for ghosting these guys, and it's not even ghosting because he never gave them the idea, or perhaps they got the idea. I don't think DaBaby was like, yeah, we're going to work on something. Actually, it does seem like DaBaby would say something like that. But they never said that he told them that. And they never said that he said he would pay them or donate to them. So to expect him to do any of this is absurd. It's beyond crazy. And I think DaBaby did what he was supposed to do. He was never apologetic about anything that he said, nor should he have been. He just said a bunch of nonsense. Which, if we're keeping it real, there's been a bunch of other nonsensical things DaBaby and other rappers have said while on stage. He didn't mean any of it harmfully, but that's how it was painted. So he took the punches, did what he was supposed to do, and then left it. And now everything's looking good. And he even posted on his Instagram his stats for the year with like 2.9 billion streams saying, my canceled ass. So DaBaby did what DaBaby was going to do. He's doing fine now. These guys are doing fine now. So why do they still want to talk to him? I don't get it. Well, of course they want to talk to him because they want money. But DaBaby has nothing to gain from these guys anymore. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Does DaBaby get a W for this? Is this wrong of DaBaby?
Okay, hear me out. Who was the first DaBaby? Who was the first DaBaby? Let's think about that. Let's really think about who's the first DaBaby. Y'all don't know? Hold on. This kid right here. Y'all see that? This kid. Remember what he said? Ew, that nigga gay. All those people came out. Man, let's cancel him. Fuck Riley. Fuck Riley. He's a bully. And who wanted to meet with him? The LGBT people. And then what happened to the LGBT people? They started making fun of the special needs people. And you know what happened then? Special needs people canceled the LGBT people. But the problem was they wanted donations. They're like, we'll meet with you, we'll talk for you for like an hour, but we need our donations. We're gonna say you donated, you support us with money. To me, that's wrong. Like, if you really want, like, to me, it's like, so because I said how I felt, I have to pay you. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't agree with what DaBaby said. Me, I don't really agree with it. I don't. But I can respect him saying how he felt. We can't let the masses make decisions for us individually. If that's how you feel, voice your opinion. But you have to remember, if you're a person of power, you can't just voice your opinion to millions of people. Unless you're sure that your opinion is socially acceptable. I'm just, scratching my back right quick, a little itchy. But I'm just saying, like, if it's socially acceptable, like, if it's nothing, like, too fucking drastic, like, I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, so let me not. But if it's nothing too crazy, not even crazy. If it's too like left, where it's like, why any sane human wouldn't say some shit like this? So people looking at you sideways. Like, let's say a 61-year-old say, "Yeah, I fuck 18-year-olds." They gonna look at, what the fuck? And the sad thing is that's true. A lot of dudes like, oh, that old dude be messing with 18-year-olds. That's weird though. That's not socially acceptable. At least not, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that is like, you can't say that shit to the masses because people gonna look at you weird. People gonna say you next R. Kelly, you grooming this and that, but she's of age. I don't know. It's people don't think for themselves. When people don't think for themselves, you let the majority think for you, and if the majority thinks because it's socially acceptable, you okay. I'm trying to explain this better. DaBaby said how he felt. People didn't like it. That should be in it. He should have met with those people. He don't have to donate. He don't. And you shouldn't shun him because he don't donate. This is not a W. This is not a L. It's his honest opinion. He shouldn't have to donate his money to some organization that he don't want to donate it to. It's his money. He make the music. You know how you get back at him? Don't listen to his music. Simple. Money affects people that's famous and big and popular. You know, money makes the world go around. Money turn the best friend out. No, money turn a good girl out. Money make the sun go south. Amine. Shout out to Amine. He said it. But yeah, DaBaby, I hope he's taking care of his kids. I don't think I say, to be honest with you, and I hope his baby mama goes back to her family and apologize. And DaBaby, honestly, I get why he recorded, but at the same time, I felt like he should have just recorded it. He should have made okay. Me, I feel like every famous person should have a famous page and a friends only page. Like when it's like 200-300 people, that's it. Everybody's trying to follow you, make it private. I don't care how many people follow you, DM you, or none of that. Make it way no one, only you can follow. You know what I'm saying? Do something. And just keep it like that. And if people start exposing your page, block them. They're not your friend no more. Friend and family. Simple. That's what you should live stream to. Your friends and family. So they could be witnesses. All these millions of people don't need to see your business, bro. But he's still a brother. Like, she's still my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these black folks be doing wrong and shit, but they still my people. I can't just turn my back unless they say some coon shit. If they say some coon shit, then that's the problem. But I feel like, to a degree, everybody should have a voice of opinion. If people don't agree with it, that's on them. But long, that shit, like what J. Cole say, and a famous quote, not even from J. Cole, in life, what you eat don't make me shit, and who you fuck won't make me come. So do whatever the fuck you want. Long as you can look yourself at night in the mirror and say you love yourself. Because life have a funny way of showing you shit. That being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay safe. Peace. Shout out to all the people that support me. I appreciate all the comments. I'm sorry for all that shit. I'm sorry for that. I appreciate all the comments. And yeah, people reaching out to me that's bigger YouTubers. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support, you know. And that being said, be sure to like and subscribe and stay blessed. And let's do to the next video. Peace.
Mario the poet.